Let's go. Let's go. With a bit of a delay, but we're here. She becomes on reveal. She can be Odin or Wonged. Normal. They're on reveal. Ooh, ongoing. I mean, I don't know if it'd ever be worth it, but means he could be onslaughted. Or even just put on a Citadel. Imagine the game bugged out and you did this and it bought, like, you spent the tokens on Hulk and you essentially got nothing. Been saving up for him for a while. Like, I got up to at least 6K and I was like, I'm saving. And then I was like, if I get up to at least 9K, I'll consider buying a Series 4 for 3K. And that way I'm still on 6. And eventually that happened. I got Stature maybe a week and a half, 2-ish weeks ago. And then I've gotten back up over 9K. So I've already made two pre-decks from scratch for them. Game lagging a bit. So I actually think I did pretty cheeky here. So as most will know, High Evolutionary is like, it kind of splits into two types: the unspent energy type and then the afflicting type. So I went ahead and made two just to see which one I like better, right? And then I named them two thematic. Orgo Core, which is the unspent energy, is High Evolutionary's genetic, like, company front, right? So it's like the good image of this company. And then for the bad side of his deck, although I don't want to spoil, so okay, so yeah, these are the two. Orgo Corpse, the unspent energy, good. And then this is the Afflict one. I got Wasp. I also threw Yellow Jacket just because I never play with them. So, and then I'm going to try Shocker out in both. Go. This features more cards that I rarely have played with. So I'm actually going to use this first, even though it's kind of toxic. Like, think about it. I've been playing this game since 2 days after global launch. So, like, October something, October 20th. I've been playing for 3, 5, like, call it 6 months. I would have gotten this card probably the first day. Or I think he's one of the. I think you just get him right off the rip. I actually probably would have gotten him in the first hour of gameplay. But I've had him for 6 months, and I've only ever gotten 36 boosters, right? 21 plus the 15 to get him here. No, 35, like 50 boosters. I don't remember. 5, 10 to go to blue. That's 15 to go to blue. Yeah, 35. So 56 total boosters for Cyclops. Thing also would have been a card I've had for 6 months. A blue and a green plus 78. So Asthma. Oh, I love all that. That's cool animation. Kind of like Thanos, but instead of the stones, it's that. Oh, it reminds me a bit of Magic on turn 5. With the fire circling her, but oh, dude, that's such a cool animation. Turn with unspin. Here with power. -1. What's cool is I might want to throw a Taskmaster in here, because if you can afflict people, he can maybe become a 1 or something. Galactus deck right off the rip. Neat. I do need to learn how to deal with them with this deck. Afflict 2 random enemy cards here with -1 power. So every turn, if you put him on 3, maybe you can get 1, maybe 2 turns where you don't use energy. So he's -2, -2. I don't know what to use, man. This is this. Wave, Electro. So Doc Ock next turn, neat. How do I avoid this? Do I just retreat? I don't even challenge it. I mean, he's got to play it here. And as of right now, how does he do this? I mean, I do that just so if I get Galactus, there's less power.
It's clobbering time.
He's just gonna Doc Ock me. Pull the Abomination. My game froze. My game froze. That's a fire animation. Although it's not really, not a great use of it, but the circling of his cost going down, kind of She-Hulky when you skip. But the growl, that's sick. They crush it with the sound design for sure. The art, animation, sound design is incredible. Huh. Okay. Wasn't ideal. I mean, do I play her? Less total power for the null? It's not gonna matter. I mean, 2 beats me. And what's interesting about the wording of all of these is all you need is unspent energy. That could just be 1 energy. It's not like Infinite where you have to skip the turn outright. Like, let's say Infinite was also like you have to have I don't know how they would word it, but you'd have to have max unspent energy last turn. But imagine being able to play just say a Wasp on turn 5, or a Yellow Jacket, and then still being able to play Infinite. Part of me wants to just do this. I'll take all of them down. Oh. Enjoy your cube, sir. Enjoy your cube. I wish I had more to give around. Just yesterday, I climbed back up to 71. Across iterations, the game becomes easier the higher up you go. Obviously, there are thresholds. Like, oh, dude, when he does the animation, it's even got the crackle effect. That's sick. What was this? Obviously, there's thresholds. Like if you're a new account or like you've never gotten out of the 30s or 40s or whatever. I'm not talking about that. But once you get to a certain collection level and your MMR is a certain thing in this game, to me, it becomes easier the higher up you go. Wait, what's funny is we actually want to afflict enemy. Oh no, Abomination is enemy cards that are afflicted, right? Okay. Dude, he's always had such a sick animation. And I've never, he's another one I've never really used. Even when I would use a Patriot deck, which I've never really extensively been a Patriot player, but. Oh, the back of the card changes? Is that what I just saw? Oh no. Looked like it did. Hey, man. That's interesting. It can't have its power reduced when it's on the field, but it can when it's in your hand. Does it get reset to 3? Surely, right? Okay, yeah. And like he's kind of like Thanos in the way where there might be a lot of games where you don't even intend to play him, hope to play him even. Dare I say it? Do that. And like I wonder if this gets all set because it's not an ongoing. It's like an on reveal brought that down. So then if like an Iceman's played, she could go back up to 1 or to 5. Professor X. Spider-Man
here.
Cool card. Very neat card that. He can become free if I hit this really cheap. He's again, I talked about, I barely used him. Super cool. Every time I do have him random in my hand, I'm like, oh. Especially because, like, you know, Rock Slide, Korg, him, they kind of make them all a little unique in that regard. I just don't want to get Shang-Chi. Part of me thinks I can do that. Well, it's what are they gonna do now?
It's clobbering time.
Oh, dude, oh my god, that's so cool! He throws like a little cinder block and then a fire hydrant and then a cinder block. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Don't love having initiative, but okay, he plays Shang-Chi, hypothetically. He goes up to 2 power, and then even if he played, let's say, a lizard, he's on 7. Ooh. That's interesting. He's running a high Evo deck too. He wow. That's the only, maybe that's all he's playing. He just has high Evo in the deck, does not intend to use them. Has Hulk in there as the finisher, and then lane controls elsewhere. Dude, people love finding lazy ways to play this game. Whether it's like back in the day when it was just leaders everywhere, and it was like, oh, sure, don't think of your own cards to play. Just play one instantly, and then, you know, they'll play whatever. Oh, last night I had someone actually with high Evo is that Hulk 16 power, because you know we've all gotten over time used to like, okay, what could they play here? What numbers? Oh, Destroyer 15 I gotta worry about. It used to be Red Skull, you'd be like 15, but I have this many car, you know. You're like, they didn't skip on 5, so there's no Infinite. You would run all those numbers. Now not only is there a new number to worry about in between 15 and 20, in particular you got to worry about them at 16 and 18, but it's like harder to keep like, you now have to be like, damn, he only spent 2 of his 3 energy there, whereas going back to that excuse me, Going back to the... I genuinely don't remember what I was saying. They gave him even a new animation when he's played. That's so sick. Why? Why are they worded different, right? Why would it not say afflict 3 random enemy cards here with -1 power? I guess because she tells it. Hold on, I'll get to that in a second. Maybe it's because he could potentially hit the same. Like if a person only has 1 card on the lane, he could hit that 1 card 3 times. She does not. Oh, she does not have that option. Like she's kind of almost more, I guess, like Spider-Woman in the sense, or she would want more cards there. Like if she does it, boom, and if there are 2 cards there, she'll hit 1 each. If there's only 1 card there, she'll only hit 1 card once. If there are 3 cards there, she will hit 2 random of them 1 time. Whereas the Thing could hit 1 card, and then he'll hit that 1 card and hit that 1 card. I think it's why it's worded different. So he threw this in a Thanos shell. Well, that's actually a good idea with the Soul Stone. Might have to cop that idea. Thank you, sir. See what I mean? Like, I didn't even actively mean to not spend energy. I genuinely, this turn, I've played everything I could, you know what I mean? And he's still 616, accidentally almost. And he'll be a 618. That is going to fundamentally change how people have to think that turn 6. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing necessarily. I'm just, that is going to be a factor where people are going to think they have it won because, again, they're used to the 15, 20, thinking about that. Oh my god, that's so cool. They thought of so many things. Like, High Evolution is really like Thanos in the sense that it's not just adding it's not just the card itself and all of it. It's animations, both when you're dragging it, both when you're playing it, both like passively, idly out there. But you're also having to do it for other cards as well. Thanos with the stones, obviously, evolutionary. Again, they had to add the shocker. Woo woo. This, the abomination, his energy going down. The Thing, he throws fire hydrants, cinder blocks. There he threw rocks, and then that it wasn't like, it was like bling bling, like it deflected off, which like Luke Cage normally doesn't do that. If you try to sap somebody and he protects him, he just protects him. If I remember correctly, I think I retreat here, or I ooh. But it won't do anything, will it? Because they were protected then? Huh. Do I do it for science? I don't think it's going to, but I'm going to do it for science. Although, yeah, I heard my Colossus doing that. It won me the game. It did work. Damn. This dude just taught me some things. A, I like the idea of it in a Thanos shell. Definitely don't hate that. And then B, Enchantress. To undo their Luke Cage. I have my own Luke Cage, but Enchantress is genius. That was his. That has to sting. I'm sorry about that, Hard 4. So it is good. Like, I know prior to High Evolutionary, Luke Cage would work that way. Like, they are technically still losing one power. He's just preventing it on the surface, but it's still factored in. But the way that it looked, the way that bing, bling, like it deflected off, and when I clicked here initially, it didn't show this. That's very misleading. I feel like it should show, like it should still show what would have happened to it. So when I looked, it would have been before the hazmat, but you would have boom, okay, and then on the like middle left side somewhere, you have the Luke Cage, like you often see with energy cost reduction. You'll see like it'll be like 5 and then -1 from Elysium, right? Anyways, that I'm glad I did it. But it was interesting because I even clicked on Scorpion and it didn't show any of those. Even though they were there, it just Luke Cage hit them. And anyways, for the interface surface, I think it shouldn't do that. Man, that was a huge swing. I'm surprised I didn't cost myself by also hitting my Colossus and like that being at one point being the difference. Okay, I'm liking this sucky suck deck, but I do think who can go? Colossus for Enchantress. And if I don't like this, I can maybe take Yellow Jacket out back for Colossus or something. Okay. Yeah, Hulk's nasty. Oh, wait. That was his Hulk, right? That I had there then? So maybe it was counting his unspent energy? I don't remember. Do I go ahead and switch out Atuma, who I was just going to do boosters for Enchantress here, too? I do. Yeah, the tech cards are too overtuned in this game. Enchantress, even at 4/4, she was fine, I thought. 4/5, 4/6, way too strong. Spider-Man and Shang-Chi being 3 powered seems a bit too strong. In my own humble opinion. What is she doing? Oh yeah, she's like the Sunspot, like Nova kind of hybrid. She's like Sunspot, but instead of absorbing the energy. There's no point of skipping though. Would she give her Alpha card? It should just say give a friendly card plus 1 power so she could give it to herself. Again, you only need 1 unspent energy just to get it proc, which is cool. That's a nut. See what I mean? They would have needed to do animations for all of these. That is so sick. It genuinely becomes like I said, like, it's like them adding this game. They would have done a lot of work. Like Thanos, they not only the high evolution stuff at the beginning, his own card, but all the others. Dazzler. I actually kind of like that idea in a deck like this for them. Equally. I can do this and make my super scroll cost 2. We can do that. Interesting, he wouldn't play that left. We love that. Oh, hey, sorry. What up, Helen Lucas? I'm doing great. Sorry, it's been a little bit, like 30-ish minutes since I had a chatter, so kind of switched off looking at it. I hope you're still there. My bad, it's taking a minute. I am doing great. How about yourself? I'm just trying out this High Evolution. Yeah, I am looking for emotes, in particular. Like I've taken some time to kind of like make. I don't even say make my own. I've taken normal pictures that I like, and I've changed them to the ratio or whatever that you need to, the pixel count, and made them like that. Is that easier, or would it be like maybe following me on Twitter, and then I can go to your do you have a Twitter and I can see yours? Ooh, I kind of want to save Shocker till after I play High Evo, and then I can make Hulk 4 cost. Are you kidding me? Ooh, will they give each other energy? We gotta see. We gotta see. I do. I just don't use it in that kind of like capacity. Oh, they do share. They hold each other's hands. Yeah, I don't use it in that kind of capacity. Well, I have my Chantress. Ooh. Did I use her and really mess with them? Hold on, let me get to the end of this game real quick. That's spooky. Do you not have Twitter? Damn it, there goes my plan. I wanted to play him, then Shocker, and make him a 4 cost. Okay. Do I just do this? I know I hit my own Luke Cage, but him having 2 Zabus is spooky scary. Ooh, and that Sony PlayStation showcase is about to start. Yeah, so do you not have Twitter? Because that'd definitely be easier. I've had someone about a week ago came and also advertised themselves for that, like, you know, computer graphics, what am I looking for? Not like graphic arts. Anywho, and they, like, I haven't done any, they haven't followed up or anything, but they eventually added me on Twitter, and I went and looked at their profile, and it was awesome. We don't love this. What did his Iron Lad even become? Yeah, hold on. It became a She-Hulk, which is no power. Neat. Here. It's in there. It should be in there. Hopefully that worked. Dude, Hulk is 20 powered, bro. Okay, but he moon girled. I don't love that. I think he's trying to do the same thing that like I'm doing, kind of. He's probably got a She-Hulk. This game is spooky scary. Okay. Play that. And then that. We have one unspent energy. He goes up. They share. He calls 5 next turn. Let's just see. We're scared. He's oh, this is spooky. Hold on. I don't know why that didn't work. I'm not sure what this man's about to play, but I am scared. I don't know why it's not working. It's supposed to be a command that pulls up my socials. Ooh. Okay, he skipped. Very spooked. He definitely has a She-Hulk in his hand because his Iron Lad copied it. That was after his Moon Girl. So he doesn't have 2 She-Hulks. That's huge. If I do that... Why do I don't understand why I'm challenging him in the lane he's winning. Why don't I go... Maybe because I think it's going to be a sneaky surprise. Oh, dude, I don't like this. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. It's for 2 cubes. Oh, good game. So I don't... He does not have the High Evolutionary yet. He's using the old model. And your boy using that deductive reasoning to realize that he couldn't have had 2 She-Hulks was massive. I don't know why my command's not working. Sad. Let me try this one. Alright. Thank you for your patience. None of my commands are working. Alright, this is good timing anyways, because the PlayStation Showcase is about to start.